Tens of thousands of customers in Chattanooga are still without water after a massive main break last night. The heat and lack of water has many people scrambling to stay hydrated. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe.
I'm Kim Chapman. According to Tennessee American Water, there's no estimate yet on when the water will return.
This map shows the expanse of this break is affecting downtown into North Chattanooga and other parts of the city. Hospitals, schools, government offices, and businesses, also hotels, are all affected tonight.
We have live team coverage for you this evening with our crews covering every aspect of how this water main break affects you and your family. First, let's go to Aaron Farrar for more on what happened to cause this outage. Good evening, Aaron.
Good evening, Kim and Josh. That water main break happened just beyond this gate behind me last night. We do know that right now workers are turning off a lot of the valves so that they can isolate that break, then repair it so that they can start restoring water to customers, and many are waiting.
There's no water here.
For the first time in Mitchell Bean's house on Chattanooga's North Shore.
It is a little bit inconvenient.
Not only for Mitchell and his family, but for 35,000 customers in the area, because of this Thursday night water main break on Riverside Drive.
We were doing a planned project on one of the big mains coming out of our plant. It's a 36-inch line, and we experienced an unexpected break kind of off to the side of where we were working.
Tennessee American Water is trying to figure out what went wrong, but asks for patience as crews try to restore things back to normal.
If you have water but your neighbor doesn't, think about them.
This problem impacting so many, including the Hamilton County Jail, which needed to bring in fans, bottled water, and portable toilets for inmates and staff.
Water is a critical source for all life, and water quality is something that we take very seriously.
Mitchell and his family are just dealing with not having running water and using this as a learning experience.
Better keep a few extra bottles of water around.
Tennessee American Water will provide another update of its progress at 8 o'clock tonight. Reporting live in downtown Chattanooga, I'm Aaron Farrar, News Channel 9.
Aaron, thank you. You can depend on us to keep you updated when we learn when the water is expected to return to full power.
Hamilton County schools were closed today due to the disruption caused by the main break. Latricia Thomas joins us in the studio with more on how the incident has affected schools all across the county. Latricia.
Well, Kim, some students in our area got a 3-day weekend as the water scarcity caused schools to let out early. Hamilton County students were released from their schools today, leaving parents across the county racing to find childcare. But not all of the county schools were immediately released. First, the district only dismissed schools directly impacted by the water outage. And then later in the morning, the decision was made to put all schools on an early dismissal schedule. One Red Bank parent teacher spoke about how the early dismissal process went.
I actually thought it might be a little bit more chaotic, but it all seemed to run pretty smoothly for the most part. All the teachers just pitched in. They didn't complain. They were like, okay, we got to do this. We got to get it done.
UTC also closed their campus today and closed off academic buildings. The college officials say residential buildings on campus do have air conditioning, food service, and they're handing out free water bottles. Kim.
Latricia, thank you. Now, some schools are gearing up for their Friday night football games, but there are concerns tonight there may not be enough water for the players.
Sydney Edwards joins us now live to tell us whether the games in Hamilton County will even happen tonight. Sydney.
Josh and Kim, most of those games are still going on, but there have been some cancellations. Earlier it was, Lookout Valley that was canceled. That was the first one that we saw of the night that was canceled. And Tim Hensley, who's the spokesperson for Hamilton County, tells me that they might look to reschedule that for tomorrow. Otherwise, they'll find another time in the season to play that. Now, the other game that was canceled was the Howard and Tyner game. They're not sure when or if they'll be able to reschedule that one. Now, I'm here at East Hamilton. This game is still going on, and it's against Red Bank. Red Bank, of course, without water. I've spoken with some of the people here, some of the parents. One of the parents that's with the quarterback club tells me that they were getting coolers and ice and everything ready for the players out here on the field, and they were using water from the parents and the people that actually had water in their homes to fill everything up. They also were using hand sanitizer at the school to clean things like their hands and whatnot. I also talked with the head coach of Red Bank. He says that they were getting packs and packs of water, maybe 20 of those cases for their players, and if it happens to be, they might have to go get some more. Now, Tim Hensley tells me they hope that everything is back to normal, whether it's athletics or classes back on Monday. Reporting live out here at East Hamilton High School, Sydney Edwards with News Channel 9.
Thank you, Sydney. We'll keep you updated as we learn more on which games are affected tonight.
A voluntary boil advisory is in effect right now system-wide, which includes Hamilton County and North Georgia. That means all TAWC customers are being asked to boil their water before they use it. TAWC says that you should let the water boil for 3 minutes for any water being used for drinking, brushing your teeth, washing dishes, and preparing food. Boiling water kills any bacteria that might be in the water. People with weak immune systems, such as infants and elderly people, may be at increased risk. Bottled water is safe to drink.
Bottled water is scarce across the county tonight. Grocery stores are seeing a lot of customers as many are stocking up on water. Mariah Rock joins us now live to tell us about that scramble for water. Mariah.
Josh, if you look behind me in this warehouse, this entire warehouse is stacked and jam-packed full of cases of water. Now, these cases of water are for all the city of Chattanooga, and you guessed it, they are absolutely free. Machinery lifting pallets of water to be transported to different locations around the city in need. At the Westside Youth and Family Development Center, you can find public works, military cadets, and police officers passing the same donated cases from the warehouse into these stacks for the community. YFD's public relations coordinator says this is how they give back in time of need.
This is our community. We want to put them first. We want to show them that they mean something.
Showing citizens that they are there for them no matter what. And one community member says she notices. Showing a little effort can go a long way.
I think it means a lot because it shows that we actually care.
Now, several semi-trucks have been going in and out of this location, filled with cases of water to distribute downtown, and hoping that soon the water will get put back on. For now, reporting live in Chattanooga, Mariah Rock for News Channel 9.
All right, thank you. Community members are coming together all across Chattanooga to distribute the water. Here is where you can get some free until 8 o'clock tonight. These are the youth and family development centers within the city of Chattanooga: West Side, East Chattanooga, Avondale, Carver, East Lake, and South Chattanooga. The Hamilton County Jail is getting up to 1,000 cases of water as the jail continues to be in operation. The sheriff's office says fans are also being brought to the jail along with portable toilets. Even the Chattanooga Police Department is getting in on the action to help out. This is Officer Cowan unloading a trailer full of water for Erlanger North.
Hospitals in the scenic city are making efforts to conserve as much water as possible.
One of the top priorities for emergency officials is the patients at our local hospitals. News Channel 9's Isaiah Kim Martinez joins us live to explain what both hospitals are doing to keep patients and employees safe. Isaiah.
Well, guys, CHI Memorial Hospital and all of the Erlanger Hospital locations all have water, but at least for CHI Memorial, what they're doing to help is more about what they're not using. CHI Memorial Hospital in Chattanooga still has running water. This is why COO Anthony Houston says they are still taking precautions to conserve it.
We will only perform emergency surgeries at the Chattanooga campus until the situation has been resolved.
Houston says their air conditioning system runs completely on water, so without it, they wouldn't be able to operate.
When we lose water, as has been told to us to prepare, we will lose our air conditioning. And that means our operating rooms will be extremely warm, which increases the risk of infection.
CHI Memorial has taken action in other areas too, including delaying showers, turning off ice machines, and coffee makers. Houston says they do have stores of water as a backup plan if necessary, but they hope it won't get to that point. And just to correct myself, as far as Erlanger's locations, it's all of them except for the North Campus. They're in need as of right now. But Houston also stressing to visitors who come to see their loved ones to wait off on that and stay home until the whole situation is resolved. Again, the locations for CHI Memorial in Hickson and Fort Oglethorpe are fully functional. For now, reporting live in CHI Memorial, Isaiah Kim Martinez, News Channel 9.
Isaiah, thank you. Both CHI Memorial and Erlanger hospitals have canceled and rescheduled non-essential surgeries because of the water main break. Well, not only hospitals that are struggling with the water shortage, hotels are also getting hit hard with the water shortage. Some even resorting to using their swimming pools to help with the problem.
That's right. Sam Luther continues our team coverage to show us how hotels across the area are forced to get creative. Sam.
Josh, Kim, that's right. Hotels downtown are using their pool as a reservoir to flush their toilets, getting creative to accommodate their guests. You can see here employees at the DoubleTree Hotel scooping water out of the pool into buckets. Those buckets then getting carted off or hand delivered to bathrooms. The water is dumped into the toilet, all this just so they can flush. Hotel management says the pool water is only being used for the toilets and nothing else. The water in the pool is not toxic, and if guests want to, they can still swim. Still no functioning showers or sinks for many hotels downtown. This crisis is having some guests take a second look on just how valuable water is in their everyday lives.
You think about losing power, you know, any number of things, but you never think about the water being off. It has been really strange.
Now, the DoubleTree Hotel says they were originally told 5 or 6 p.m. is when the water would be back on. We're now hearing tonight that time will be much later. Josh.
Thanks, Sam. All restaurants in the Hampton Inn and DoubleTree are closed until the water returns. A UTC student is expressing his passion through art.
How he's using the money he makes from his artwork to pay his college tuition.
And of all days for this water main break, it's the hottest day of the year so far. 103, shattering the old record of 97, and not much heat relief, even in the form of pop-up showers.